Hi, my name is Michelle Leone, and I am an instructional designer for the Online Learning Initiative at George Washington University. And here's a sneak peek into some summer courses that my faculty and I have created. First, let's take a look at Lisa's course. Lisa and I worked on English 3390, Special Topics in Creative Nonfiction. You'll see that there's a syllabus detailing the course information, a course calendar to track assignments. If we click on orientation, you'll see the orientation is where the students kind of get to meet the instructor virtually and read about what the instructor will expect from them in order to succeed in the course. In this course, students will learn how to write creative nonfiction, and this course relies heavily on the interaction of students and faculty for feedback in the form of critiques or workshops of the material that students write. While it may not look like much is going on here, that sense of community in this course is key. So the discussion boards and blogs have been leveraged as a way for students to communicate with each other and the instructor on topics related to the course. In every online course, we've made sure that directions where to click are explicit. We understand that when students come to these courses, they don't necessarily have the same experience in an online classroom. So we've provided the directions necessary for submitting coursework, and this helps set students up for success. While each course is unique, we do maintain a specific structure. So when we go to our next class, you'll notice that the items on this left-hand menu actually don't change very much. Next, we'll look at Doug's course, Public Health 6574, Public Health Branding Theory and Practice. Notice that the menu here didn't change much. The syllabus is still near the top above the course schedule or the course calendar, as it was in the previous course. Each course has a unique banner image to distinguish it from other classes. The course content, again, is broken down into weeks here. Notice that in each week, there is a general structure. The learning objectives are presented first, then the readings and lectures, and then the assignments or coursework. Doug has designed his course to prepare students for the final assignment. If we click on one of his lectures, we'll see that even the look and feel of his video lectures were preserved in order to maintain the overall design of the course. Similar colors and fonts were used, as you can see. And no graphics design experience is necessary for this. This is definitely something that the OLI will help you with. Next, let's look at Eric's course, Philosophy 2045, Introduction to Logic. Right away, you'll see that the general structure is here, but instead of weeks, the course content is divided into units. Though the general structure is the same, each course can be tailored to align with the instructor's needs and teaching style.
Hi, welcome to Philosophy 2045, the Introduction to Logic.
Here we have an introductory video of Eric welcoming the class and giving them tips on how to succeed in the class.
You'll see as you explore the course
Since
website.
logic is almost like a math class, we understand that students may need to be walked through each step in order to understand how to do the homework. So Eric and I have leveraged the collaborate function in Blackboard, which here he wanted to call it virtual office hours. So students would click on the virtual office hours link and then select the correct session. Blackboard Collaborate sessions look like this.
Hi, this is a Blackboard Collaborate
Faculty can turn their webcam on for students to see them. They can either share their desktop or use this whiteboard to communicate explanations. One of my other faculty members is actually using Blackboard Collaborate for presentations. So she will allow the presenting student to turn their webcam on and share their PowerPoint on the screen for the rest of the class to watch. I also wanted to highlight Eric's interactive lectures. This is my favorite part of the course. Students have a chance to learn about each concept, then quiz themselves to see what they have learned. Once they've mastered this concept, they can then move on to the next concept. This approach helps students identify the gaps in their learning and enables them to ask the instructor more specific questions on the coursework so they can get the help they need. All right, next up is Haley's course, Forensics 6203, Questioned Documents. Haley's course is an online course, but it does require a lab component. So she gave the students several options for completing lab assignments. So this kind of makes it sort of a hybrid course. If we look at week 1, you'll see the options that Haley's given the students to complete the labs. You may have noticed that at the top of each week is a weekly schedule. This allows students to see at a glance what they should be working on each week. So these are some of the things that we've done to set students up for success. Okay, let's look at the final exam. Right now, Haley's final exam only contains a total of 7 questions. And we've done that just for demonstration purposes. These questions are presented in random order. There are 7 topics that are tested here. So Haley created 7 question pools, 1 pool for each topic. We set the exam so that only a certain number of questions will be pulled from each pool. For demonstration purposes, there is only 1 question being pulled from each pool right now. This method ensures that no exam is alike. In summary, since every discipline is different and every instructor's style unique, I was able to assist my faculty in creating an online version of their classroom course while meeting the same learning objectives and achieving the same learning goals. To garner a sense of community in the online classroom, we've leveraged discussions and blog posts, and as you saw, we added some short videos just to add that human touch. And most importantly, we worked together to ensure that each course met the standards of the Quality Matters rubric. This was a great experience, and my faculty and I look forward to seeing how the students do in the courses this summer. With each run of the course, it's common for the course to go through adjustments as faculty members learn to balance the content with the students' needs. This concludes my presentation. Thank you.